Alright guys, right now we are at Edge. Edge is the tallest open observatory deck in United States of America. This building is Hudson Yards, 20 Hudson Yards. Is the fourth tallest building in entire New York City. Hey, how are you?
Great.
We're first time here to see Edge.
That's beautiful.
Really?
You guys gonna enjoy it.
I believe you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're gonna start right here.
All right.
And you're gonna scan the first ticket.
This is the admission area. There are expected a lot of tourists here to come here. That's why they made this kind of line spaces. You need to follow all the way up to this door. That's so cool here. This is a timeline of New York City.
I keep on running, all for you, all for you. I think it's safe to say we're over. I close my eyes until I'm sober. Think it's safe to say we're over. I'll close my eyes until
We are at 100th floor at the Hudson Yards building right now. This is the fourth tallest building of New York City, and we're going to see from inside and outside. Right now we are looking at the east side or eastern side of Manhattan, and right ahead of us in the center, one of the tallest buildings of New York City is the Empire State Building. Building is right ahead of us, right in the middle of Manhattan, in the Midtown 34th Street, with the long spikes on the top of it. It was the tallest building once upon a time, right before all these around newer skyscrapers was built. Was the tallest building in the world. Right now it's one of the medium size. All these kind of new buildings dwarfed this one. Behind the Empire State Building you can spot the East River and the Long Island. There's the Queens, and then all the way up to the east is the Long Island. All right, and here is the Edge. We're going to the observatory deck. All right. Right now we're heading towards south, the end of Hudson River. You can spot the World Trade Center, Financial District. The Financial District of New Jersey is also on the right side of the Hudson River, and right at the opening of the Hudson River you can see the Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island and the Ellis Island, both over there. When you come down a little here, you can see the smaller buildings of Hudson Yards right here. Right here, even though they are very tall buildings, you can see that they are very small right now from here. When you look at the southern east side of the Manhattan, you can spot with your careful eyes the Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and Williamsburg bridges right above the East River. Most interesting thing in this deck is a glass floor. This glass floor will let you see all the way through downstairs. You can look at the streets from top above. Right now we're going to see all the way down there incredible. Right now we are at the top of the edge. Edge is on the 100th floor of the 20 Hudson Yards building, which is the fourth tallest building in the entire New York City. You're gonna see why this building has been called Edge. It's just because of the edge. You're gonna see right now. The Hudson Yards named after Hudson River, and the Hudson River named after the explorer Henry Hudson.
We don't need know what you give me. Where my heart is, where my heart is. We don't need know what you give me.
This is Edge. This is why Edge calls. You have to wait this line for having the picture for the edge. Edge is right. This corner is called Edge actually. That's where we had the photos as well. You can see over here all the Midtown buildings, very important skyscrapers area with the Port Authority bus terminal. You can see all these buses are getting there. They're just using the Lincoln Tunnel to get to New Jersey. They're not getting involved with the city traffic at all. You can see the even taller buildings than Empire State and even than this one. You can see the part 432 right over there, finished a couple of years ago, and the two other buildings, even higher than the other ones, are right now is built. It's not finished yet, but it's gonna even taller than many other buildings. They're gonna be even taller than the World Trade Center as a residential floor height. As a tower, still the World Trade Center is gonna be the tallest of the United States of America. A green heavenly jungle in between the concrete jungle is right there. And when you look ahead, even further than the Central Park, you will spot the other smaller building area, the uptown New York, the west side of Central Park called the Upper West Side, and the east side is upper East Side as well. And then when you go all the way up there, the north side of the Central Park is called Harlem area, and then the left side of the Manhattan you will spot this river called Hudson River. And if you have the sharp eyes, you can spot George Washington Bridge as well. All right, now that's pretty much it. This is the rest of the building. There is no tower like in World Trade Center. I mean, there is no spiky tower, the antenna. But this is, as I said, the fourth tallest building of New York. This is really amazing. Been the first time in here. So how strong is this glass floor? How strong? For example, when I've been in Toronto, in Canada, Toronto, there is a CN tower. They have the glass floor, but not as big as this one. Maybe it's half size. But there was a sign over there next to it. It was saying that it can haul, I don't know, 150 elephants or something like that. Or like 5 whales, blue whales or something like that. They made a nice picturing over there. It's very informative. Now,
it's supposed to be very safe. Trust me, this company would not want to get sued.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
They made sure.
All right. What's your name? Can I have it?
Sure. My name is Ty.
Ty helped us a lot right now. Oh, thank you so much. The Hudson Yards, as I said, it's out of 16 structures. 13 has been accomplished, and right now, all this investment is about $25 billion. $25 billion. We are at the top of the Hudson Yards, 20 Hudson Yards. 20 Hudson Yards is one of the many other skyscrapers in between the Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards has a lot of different structures among these skyscrapers. The other structures like the shed or the vessel, altogether 13, but the project is out of 16 buildings. But 13 is being accomplished right now. The investment for this Hudson Yards is $25 billion. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. Of course, they're gonna collect this money in exchange what they are offering you. For example, if you want to take a place in these residential buildings, if you want to rent an apartment here, they are starting from $5,300 per month. This is only one bedroom apartment. If you want to buy one, you need to spend at least $3.9 million. This is the starting numbers. Actually, that's a lot of number. That's a lot of money.